Look, when I say the primary reason to buy a Nintendo system is for Nintendo games, I mean that is the majority of the lineup that you're going to be playing throughout the lifetime of that console. Most of the games on my Switch are Nintendo games. In fact, there are more Nintendo games on my Switch than Sony exclusives that even came out for the PlayStation 4. I'm not saying Sony exclusives aren't good. God of War Ragnarok is amazing. And I'm sure people have bought PlayStation 5s just to play it. But in the end, they're going to be picking up EA games, they're going to be picking up Ubisoft games, they're going to be picking up Capcom games, they're going to be picking up games from all these producers on that console. So I wouldn't call these third-party games icing on the cake for Sony. It's just God of War was the piece of the cake with, like, the cool sugar flour that everybody wants. But if the PS5 only had God of War and none of these other games, it would be in trouble. If the Switch lost every third-party game, it would not be in a lot of trouble. Because it would still have Mario, it would still have Zelda, it would still have Pokemon, it would still have every best-selling game on the console. So, like, yeah, stuff like God of War may be a killer app, but it still needs the support of these other third-party titles to sell a console. Nintendo's pseudo-monopoly is way beyond killer apps. They want to control the reason you buy their console, period. Like, no one is buying a Switch and even expecting to play something like Control or Call of Duty on it. Meanwhile, if the next Dark Souls game came out and your PlayStation couldn't play it, you'd feel a little pissed off. But if it came out and the Switch couldn't play it, you'd be like, that's business as usual. That's what the difference between the models is.